you check the children? Show a little match sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the horror show. I'm Cecil, Laird.
Robert Duell.
I'm Fuego here.
Guys, we are here to talk about the now available on Netflix, yay for you,
Yeah.
Doom Annihilation, a straight-to-VOD sequel, I guess, to the 2006, I think, Doom with The Rock.
406, yeah. But Carl Urban was
Carl
in it
Urban and The
also.
Rock, yeah. This Phantasm Ball is just trouble over here. But, guys, this one, we're just going to do this review real quick like we normally do, and we'll give our overall thoughts, and we'll talk about the story, the acting, the effects, and get out, basically. I was not a fan of this movie. I think, unfortunately, with Doom, I like creatures, and in this one, there was really, if I recall, only, like, kind of one.
Well, there was there was our big.
There was a
end
bunch of
reveal,
zombie
and there was
dudes.
some,
I don't count those
I
things.
think they had the imps in it, if I remember right. It's
Oh,
been-
that's
it's-
right. There
yeah.
was Imp, yeah. And then okay, so
Total of 3.
Not
total
an
of three.
abundance, though.
Yeah,
Total of
total
3.
Yeah.
Whereas at least the original had a couple more than that, and so this, they just tried to make zombies scary, and it didn't work for me. So I was not a fan of this movie overall at all.
Parkour zombies. Parkour zombies. Yeah, no, this movie actually was pretty crappy. I did like actually some of the nods that they did to the games. We got the health stations, your key cards, things like that. But this whole movie it's a crapshoot. Yeah, the effects were mediocre. I wouldn't say anything too big about them. Definitely wouldn't be watching this again.
Yeah.
Fuego?
Yeah, I would never have to revisit this, but this was one of those. It was so bad, I was entertained to a mild degree by just how bad it was, because it was laughable at times. The dialogue was awful, performances were wooden and stupid, and I mean, it was just so silly that I couldn't help but laugh at it. And
Australian dude?
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Everybody,
So bad.
this whole ragtag crew was just stereotypy stupidity, and yeah, I don't know. I thought the end was kind of cool. Aside from that, nah, forgettable.
Marcia Parker.
I think the problem is that when you're taking a video game and trying to make it into a movie, let's try to think outside the box a little bit and not try to do like the mini cutscenes and put that in a full-length video, because I feel like this is what they're trying to do. It's just like, let's cut out the gameplay and just take all the cutscenes and make it into a full-length movie. It just doesn't work that way. You need better writing, like, and then there's a lot of like cheesy 1990s like throwback lines that I was like, why does this even exist? I personally never played any of the games, so I didn't even get the enjoyment of experiencing any like
Little
nods.
Easter eggs.
So
Yeah.
when you saw the BFG arrive, you were like,
Oh my god.
the BFG stands for Big Fucking Gun.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So, and I thought it was interesting that she's all like, they don't use these guns because they don't have enough charge, and like, but let's go ahead and use them, and it seemed to work fine for her for like half the movie. So I don't know, or the third act, I should say. But
Yeah.
Mind
yeah,
you,
it's just not my type of game or movie.
sorry, mind you, that's like a 50-pound gun, and she's wielding it like it's 5 pounds.
Yeah, I was like,
How
is it
is
made of
the-
cardboard?
Yeah. Oh, it's a foam gun. Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have had to have been.
Yeah.
It's like as big as her, man.
Oh my god.
So who wants to tackle the story?
Was there one?
It didn't even register with me. That's why I'm asking.
Well, basically, it was almost they tried to remake the 2006 one or whatever with The Rock.
Yeah.
Almost like that never happened.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
this was
That's the way
this
that
was a reboot for sure.
In a sense, yeah.
Okay.
And more direct to the video game sequel or rehash, reboot, if you will, whatever.
Well, I mean, essentially, they have these portals, that they started discovering, and one of
Yep.
them, there's one on Mars that goes to it was somewhere in Nevada, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah, somewhere
and
in
then-
Nevada and Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're testing these out, and the people are coming out scrambled and bonkers and all like aggro and stuff. And there's this woman with this silly kind of past, so to speak, where everybody on this crew is resentful of her because of some stuff that she did priorly on some previous missions. She had some insubordination and disciplinary stuff, whatever. Anyway, she just teams up with these people. She's on Mars. They get there. Pretty much everybody is gone with the exception of a few survivors. And just, the portal to hell has been mistakenly opened. I mean, this is stuff we've seen in all the Doom games, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
And the sad thing about it is, I still remember reading some of those Doom novels they had in the 90s, like Knee Deep in the Dead, Hell on Earth, stuff like that. I feel like there is rich mythology in these games that could be explored, and they sure as hell don't do it in
No,
here,
if
so.
it's done right, it can be great.
Yeah.
But they just haven't been doing it right. And
It's
sadly,
a good idea to
sadly,
someone try and tackle it really, like a really good survival horror game, but in space.
Put some money behind it.
I know.
For God's sake.
And hell,
This
even
was
on
just-
like
this was cashing in on a license, which is what I found so frustrating.
yeah.
So.
And granted, you could see it wasn't a huge budget, but they could have done so much more with what they had. Yeah, this was just a huge letdown.
The villain was laughable performance-wise.
to a degree. Okay, that's the thing. Is your villain and your preacher were the best actors of this whole movie.
This is true.
Like
I'll give them
your lead was a flat tire. I'm sorry. I can't.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Who was the
description.
lead again? The girl?
I don't remember
Yeah,
her
I think
name.
the girl, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Basically, what the
G.I. Jane?
yeah,
Kind
yeah,
of,
yeah.
yeah. She
Well,
had an accent, and like mildly.
mildly, yeah. I think
decipherable.
I think she's an Australian actress, I believe. I don't quote me on that.
I'm not sure.
I just figured she was the one with the braid. That's how I distinguished
Yeah,
her.
but with this whole new character and everything of like how they wrote her in is apparently that they're wanting to do a kind of a Ripley kind of thing with it.
Yeah, you can't do that with her.
No, well, and that's the thing. It's like everyone wants Doom guy.
Yeah.
Like Hardcore Henry. If you did a Doom movie like Hardcore Henry with a first person, and we know who our character is, and you just go balls to the wall, it'll be great.
Didn't they have that first-person scene in the original movie with The Rock?
Yeah.
Yes,
Remember
yeah,
correctly?
Carl Urban.
It was the best
Carl
part of the
Urban.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great. No,
So, it's story-wise, I wasn't impressed, even though it was the same story. It just isn't executed well in the movie. And then, I mean, I think we all kind of agreed with that, but parlaying it also into the acting, it was, like you said, Fuego, super wooden, super uninteresting, and just really laughable at times.
Yeah. That was the only enjoyment I got out of it, was laughing
Cliche
at the terrible
characters, yeah.
performances at times.
Marcia, how did you like the acting?
Yeah, I'm in an agreement. Like I couldn't even just pay attention to them long enough to like actually pay attention to their names. There's blue haired girl.
Yeah, I remember Blue Haired Girl.
Guy with glasses, scientist. I mean, it was just nothing made sense to me. Like I even forgot. It was funny because I remembered at the end, but like. I guess the scientist and the main character had a relationship before, and they made a joke about how he was forgettable, and I totally forgot they had a relationship, and he was talking about her past, and it's like, how the fuck does this guy know about her past? And then at the very end, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot they dated. Well, he is forgettable.
Yeah.
He is forgettable. Okay.
I forgot about that little subplot till you mentioned it just now. It shows how much it's stuck.
Yeah, and they wanted you to care about the characters, but we didn't need to, and so we didn't. So
When some of their
you could've
dialogue
just,
is written so awfully, I mean, it wasn't
Cut it
even
out.
bad delivery a lot of the time. It was like the lines were laughable, like direct to video '90s crap. It was just.
They should have spent like maybe 20 minutes getting to where they needed to be, where the monsters were, and just let the monsters like kill them. I don't know what is zombies a thing in Doom? Or?
yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah, zombie soldiers.
yeah. They're more possessed.
Yeah.
That's really what they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
But-
like, did they just throw zombies in because it's a thing?
But you don't have parkour zombies in the game.
No, not at all.
No.
They're very
Okay.
slow.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the effects and get out of this. The practical for what you get on the zombie guys isn't bad,
Right.
but it's not great, and it's not anything to write home about. I actually thought the imps didn't look bad because
Yeah,
they
me
were
neither.
practically built. So I appreciated that. So I don't know, effects wise for you guys.
No, I'm about right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the practical was pretty much the best part of it. Makeup for the zombies was mediocre. But yeah, other than that, Fuego.
I didn't really mind the end, honestly. I mean, it's a movie about opening a portal to hell. You better at least get to hell at some point. And it looked okay. It didn't look that bad for the kind of budget I'm assuming they were working with for this. It wasn't awful. You know,
That
it could have
whiplash,
looked way worse.
Yeah, especially the fireballs. Like,
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the fireballs coming out of a belly.
Yeah.
Whoa, how did you do that? You know, like, nobody caught on fire, which was really weird to me. But no, I mean, the only good thing was I thought it was pretty. It was pretty, and I thought it was clear. There was, the actual cinematography wasn't jarring, and and it flowed. So at least there was that. I mean, there was no
True.
shaky cam. There was no weird cuts or edits, in my opinion. So
It just was
it was
uninteresting.
It was just an uninteresting film. There's the word. Good
Got
job.
it. Got him, coach.
But
So-
yeah, so I mean, I guess that's where we're no special sound effects that stood out either. So
No, even the
cheesy
sound
sounds.
design, which you'd think you'd want to really stand out in a movie like this, didn't.
especially the weird like whispering thing. Oh wait, no, wait, that was a different movie.
No, the hell sounds and stuff like that, you'd want to be a little bit better and things like that. So yeah, all in all, just kind of a substandard, definitely earned its straight to VOD release Doom movie, unfortunately. But there are some people out there that I've seen have been enjoying it, so more power to them. And you know, I'm glad someone got enjoyment out of it. So just not us, apparently.
It's worth a watch.
I mean,
There's
Okay,
so much
if
else.
you-
There's a
so
lot
much
of other
else to
stuff.
watch.
There is,
It's
but
a way
just
better
for
way
the
to
hell
spend
of
your
it,
time.
just to check it out, like just give it again. You got
if
nothing
you
to
want
do for an
something
hour
to
and
take
a
a
half.
nap to, maybe.
So there you go, guys. That's going to do it for our review of Doom Annihilation. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below if you've seen it yet. If not, it is, like I said, as of this recording, available on Netflix. So give it a try, should you dare. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Robert Duell.
Your rest has something. I mean, Fuego.
Marcia Parker.
And remember, stay scared.
Thanks to our patrons.